Steph, it's very hard to follow that act. But I am holding on to this with a Band-Aid so my boob doesn't pop out, so there's a bit of drama. So if it comes out, it's hitting you. Anyway, I'm going to take us back to August, right? We've just been in August. Obviously, we had the passing of Aretha Franklin. But what I want to talk about is the best newspaper headline that I have ever read. It read, "No use crying over spilled milk." I'm calling it the best headline of the year. Obviously, I'm talking about the leadership spill. Now, as somebody who, from the ages of about 12 until about 18, I thought I wanted to get involved in politics, I was pretty excited to get this topic. Because if I can summarise it for you, right? This is basically what happened with the leadership spill. I'm going to use an analogy. So, you know when your family's going out for dinner and your mum says, "All right, we'll go out for Mexican." And then somebody goes, "I don't want Mexican anymore." And your mum says, "Don't you? Why don't you make a choice then?" And everyone goes, No, that's fine, Mum, you're right, you can make the decisions. And then through that week, your dickhead brothers, Peter Dutton and Tony Abbott, start plotting and they're going, "How good would Chinese for dinner be though? How good would Chinese be? We should give it a shot." And then they turn around when it comes to the next time you go into the restaurant and they say, "Hey, Mum, you're not our mum anymore, Dad's our mum." But then your mum has to watch. That's what happened. That was the leadership spill. But what does it mean, right? What does it mean to people? I can tell you what it means to me. And I don't want to stand up here and be an activist, and I don't want to tell you my political leanings. But I'm going to tell you what the leadership spill showed me. And that is that Australian politics is a popularity contest, which is never what you want your government to be. We've lost any integrity that leaders used to have because Malcolm Turnbull didn't feel comfortable enough to make big decisions, including the referendum, obviously, and including putting down a policy that wouldn't mean that he became dad. And I also realised that what it takes to be involved in politics is to be an old, white, middle-aged man, with white hair preferably. My aspirations of becoming a politician, I wanted to be a politician because I wanted to enact change for everyone. I wanted to help my people. I wanted to help Aboriginal people in Australia. I wanted to make changes. And I realised that that's just not what politics is about anymore, because it's about winning the next election and being the most popular. It's not about making decisions that affect Australia as a community and viewing it as a community. Because I don't know how I feel about ScoMo being in charge. Also, funnily enough, ScoMo rhymes with mofo. Anyway, coincidence. Because, you know why though, right? We're entering into this technological age. We're going to have cars that drive us places, which freaks me out like I can't tell you. And I still reckon that ScoMo reckons that LOL means lots of love. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if ScoMo went to take a picture of a group and took a selfie and went, "Oh, why's that my face? How'd that get there?" But as a 25-year-old Indigenous woman, I'm not sure that he's ever represented me or that he ever will. And I'm not sure that we have a government that gives a shit about that, if I'm honest. I think we have a government that is so preoccupied with the politics of politics, we've actually lost what we should have been looking for. And the leadership spill showed that to me. And in that weird way, in that weird fucked up way, it's made me interested in politics again. Because we need people who represent Australia to actually start listening to the voices instead of having a popularity contest and going, "Well, Chinese would be better." So that's what I have to say about the leadership spill. I'm removing the Band-Aid. We'll see what happens when I walk off. Thanks so much. I'm Steph Tisdell.
Visit wheelercentre.com for the best in books, writing and ideas from Melbourne, Australia and the world.